What a night it was. Welcome back to ACC PM. There is a new face in Clemson, South Carolina. That is the face of new defensive coordinator Tom Allen, who joins us now. First of all, Coach, I'm so happy to have you here. I worked in Indiana when you were coaching at Indiana, so it's a pleasure to be covering you once again. First and foremost, congratulations and welcome to the ACC. Why was this the job, Coach, that you felt like you wanted to take at this time?
Well, I tell you what, thank you so much for having me here. I'm so excited to be here at Clemson. To answer your question, it was really about my family. Obviously, Penn State's an amazing place. James Franklin's done a tremendous job. He's a great leader. I was blessed to be there. We had an awesome season and really wasn't expecting to go anywhere. And then Coach Sweeney reached out to me right after the Orange Bowl game. And my two daughters actually live here in the Carolinas. Our youngest daughter lives just up the street here in Greenville, and our other daughter lives in North Carolina. So just have a chance to have all three of our kids with us. Thomas is going to be on the staff as well. And
Love that.
just really felt like that from a family perspective, it just gave me a chance to have all of us together. This profession is challenging, and when you got an opportunity to have all of them in the same area, that's pretty neat. And we have two grandchildren as well, so pretty special.
At the end of the day, it is all about family first, and then the football gets to come with it, which is an added bonus. In the last year at Penn State, coming off of the head coaching stint at Indiana, how do you feel like you evolved over the last 365 there at State College?
Well, it was an important time for me. I had not been a defensive coordinator only for many years.
Right.
And so just getting back into that role and just understanding the whole process you go through to be able to not have to deal with all the other things and just be able to focus on being the defensive coordinator, even just the system itself. We kind of learned some things, tweaked some things, worked through some things that we did a little differently, maybe in spring ball than we did over the summer, then into training camp, and just trying to kind of find the best balance of the best match of how you want to play, to based on your competition. So I feel like I was just so much more prepared coming in than I was a year ago, and also just had such a great opportunity there to win some awesome games and get in the playoffs, go on a run, and just still, hurting for the one we didn't get finished there at the end. But at the same time, I feel like I'm just a better coach a year later.
Yeah, knocked an ACC team off en route to getting where you guys got in the college football playoff. When you look at this Clemson roster and what you have defensively, and I know you're going to meet with all of the guys and really get into the nitty-gritty, but what stands out to you about what you're inheriting on that side of the ball?
Well, I tell you what's real obvious is just the size of the defensive line and the athleticism that they possess. Really quality linebackers. You really got elite players at all three levels. Got elite corners, elite safeties. Just really feel like it's a group that just needs to develop an identity and some confidence, and I think that the athleticism is there, the size is there. We just got to do a tremendous job of matching our system with the strengths of our players. Because to me, at the end of the day, that's the key. There's not like a magic system that you run, and I'm not have to force it into anything. It's about doing what's best for the current roster that we have. And so I'm in the process of watching these guys on film, watching them work out, and we're going to build the best system that matches their strengths.
I know you as a coach from covering you back in your Indiana days, and I know a lot of people out there do as well. But for those who don't know you and who you are as a coach and a man, how would you describe how you are a leader of young men and your coaching style? I know at Indiana your motto was LEO, love each other. What would you tell people about who you are as a coach?
Well, I would just say, I built my whole coaching philosophy off the three principles of accountability, toughness, and love. And those are the three foundations. It's about relationships. It's about being and putting yourself in position as a coach to hold your players to a high level of accountability and earn the right to be tough on them. Why? Because they know you love them and that you care about them way more as a person than as a player. And that's my foundation. And that doesn't happen overnight. It's going to take some time to build those relationships, to build that trust. But once you get to that point, man, you earn the right to really be tough on them, to challenge them, to be able to motivate them, to be able to maximize everything they've been given. And that's what this is about. It's helping them become the men and the football players that I believe they were created to be, and allows them to create value for themselves in the future. So I love what I do. I really love being in the role as a DC. That's kind of how I'm wired. That's how I'm built. the head coaching position was awesome, but there's also a lot of stuff, especially in the last few years, that makes that even more challenging than ever. But I feel like I can really play to my strengths, and that's relationship building, and that's also focusing time on studying film and getting the best defense we can on the field.
Before we let you go, Coach, maybe the most important question of the day. I know you're getting acclimated to the facility there. Have you or have you not gone down the slide yet?
I was with Coach Sweeney, and we literally were walking down the hallway, and he just jumped on the slide. And so I'm like, you know what? I guess I got to do the same thing. So I jumped, but the thing was a lot faster than I was expecting. So I got to the bottom. Fortunately, I didn't wipe out, but I think I'll get a little bit better with time.
Yeah, if anyone has it on video, send it our way. We'd like to see Coach Tom Allen going down the slide for the first time. Congratulations again, and welcome to the ACC. Excited to talk to you here in the future, Coach.
Great to talk to you, too. Have an awesome day. Go Tigers.
All right, we send Tom Allen off, and you know what? He's obviously a social media guru. Hashtag new profile pic on Twitter. There he is in his Clemson orange and that paw on his chest. But you see in the corner, I think he might have to change the Twitter handle a little bit. It still says PSU, but we'll give him some time. Starting a new job, moving is an adjustment, so we'll give him some grace. Speaking of social